All right, it is April 4th.
Is it?
Yes, it is. I'm joined by Mr. Smartass himself.
That's not nice.
All right, so this guy, he makes hand-forged knives, right? I use them in my skinning basically, and put up. Yeah, he's going to go through these and kind of discuss what he does and how he, or not how he does it, but what they're made of.
That would take too long if I did that.
Exactly. You only have 13 minutes, 4 seconds. Actually, 12 minutes, 48 seconds now. So, he's going to do that. I'm going to eat my ice cream. So, go ahead.
Sweet. So these are some of the knives I've made recently. They're all out of the same steel. It's the 1095 high carbon steel, which is it's the standard knife steel. Most high carbon blades you'll buy in the stores are 1095. And all that means is there's 0.95% carbon in it, which makes it a good blade.
Like this one, that was 1095. It's 1095, believe me. I read the label.
Okay, I'm not going to argue it to you, even though you're wrong. And the sheaths are all made out of just regular Kydex,
Which is a...
which is a thermoplastic, and they're all press molded to the knives. They fit each knife.
Unique. It's like a snowflake.
I really can't do this very well. It doesn't fit.
Okay.
But that's not true with the bigger knife. Anyways, who cares? So yeah, they're all use Kydex. There's a couple of different colors I've got, and like blood red, an olive drab, and then more of a gray color.
Army color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Army. You gotta pay extra for army colors.
Mm-hmm. All you had to pay less is government subsidized. But that's PETA, you know.
It's beautiful. So, and then all of them have the same type of clip on the back, a belt clip. It's like if you ever used a tape measure clip, it's the same kind of clip. Kind of like that, except
You
for.
can go outside, you can go inside. Now,
But most people put it on the belt, not in the pocket.
oh, I never thought we put it on the belt.
You're retarded.
But in order to take it out of the sheath, if you put it here, even on your belt, which I'm not wearing a belt, but you have to hold down here and then pull it out.
Yeah, the sheaths are a little, since they're press formed with the vacuum press, they're really tight to start off with. They do loosen up. That's not a bad thing. I have a knife I made, a little dagger.
You don't want them falling out.
Yeah, you don't want it falling out.
Bad.
I have a little dagger I made, and it's great. It's broken. The sheath's pretty broken, and as you notice, none of them have like any kind of restraining strap or anything that holds the knife into the sheath. My dagger's never had a problem, and so it's not an issue with the press formed sheaths. And a couple of different things between these knives. These two use micarta, which is like
For handle material.
oh yeah, for handle material here. And all the micarta is, I'm not gonna stab you.
I've got one too.
Is basically just like cloth and glue that they press together in like hydraulic presses and stuff, and it makes a really nice looking material. This one kind of looks like wood grain. It's really smooth
And fine.
looking, and it's got the different grain patterns in it. You can see from the cloth and stuff.
This one,
the olive drab one,
yeah,
it's more
very synthetic, very
it's
man-made.
canvas material, so it's a lot coarser looking.
Yep.
Whereas this is a red linen, so the grain's finer. And so it
Yeah,
comes out
this
and it polishes a
looks
lot better.
and feels. It's really smooth. Looks and feels.
So that feels like wood, and this feels more like cloth. But yeah, there's a couple of different design types that I use.
This is the one I think.
I actually like this design a lot. It's what you would call a frog knife. It's just got a straight belly, and then it kind of starts curving up.
Very
More of
rapid, you know.
yeah, but not as much as a drop point would. You can see.
Isn't this is one of our originals, right?
Yeah, I have one.
I have the original of
I
this.
have that one.
Oh.
I have one. It's the exact same as this, except it's a little bigger. That one's made out of 5160, which is a spring steel you find in the rear suspension of trucks. And that knife is a really good knife. I love this style of the knife because right here, you can. I won't cut the table. You can push into a material and just glide along it.
Yeah, you're able to put
And
your
you
finger on the
have-
back. Now, let me just take this for a second. I've got one like this, kind of. It's more of a, it's like a kind of a D blade on it. But this ability to put your finger. Now we have big hands, okay. To put your hand,
This.
yeah. But to put your hand here, I skin left-handed though. Unlike a beaver or something, I would use. I don't know. I probably use it for a beaver. But it enables you to really control how that blade works. If you're back here, there's not as much control. You put a finger here, and you're able to be a lot more precise. So shorter blades, in my
there's a
opinion.
difference between a bigger blade because with this knife, I have to be all the way up to here,
And you have a chance
and
to
my
slip off
hand
and cut
is
yourself.
off the handle here, and so I'm doing this, and it's a lot heavier, so it takes a little bit more effort to use it. Whereas this one is really light, and I can put 3 fingers on it and be on the handle, and have my index finger all the way out to the point, and my thumb on the side of the knife there, and so there's a lot more
Control.
control and
Lot more.
usability there.
Yeah.
It's more precise than this. It's just,
It's like a Bowie knife, basically. You
Yeah,
you
like a
hack
Bowie
some-
knife.
Yeah. Dangerous. Let's see here. I think anything else?
No, not really.
These aren't sharpened yet, but if you want,
Otherwise, I wouldn't do
yeah,
this.
exactly. If you now, I have a lot of these. I have a lot of originals and stuff. But if you like what you've seen, drop a comment or whatever. I'm actually he has an Etsy page or profile
Yeah,
or whatever
Etsy
you
account,
want to call it.
whatever you
So
call it, yeah.
Tree Huggers.
Who cares?
I will leave his link. I might put it like here, or I'll just leave it in the description. I'll probably do both. I don't know how to use YouTube yet. I haven't been there for quite a while.
Try Etsy. It's worse.
Yeah. So I don't have it. I have one of all leather sheets, but
I like working with leather a lot better than Kydex, but
it's a lot more forgiving. It's also funner. But
it also comes out looks better too.
yeah, like I have 4 or 5 of these. I have anything from ones like this that I use for just like normal
got
everyday.
6.
These are probably like 4 or 5 ounces.
Yeah, those aren't very heavy.
It's not, and they got full tang. I'm
But
sure
yeah,
you can
all the
see.
knives are full tang. I don't do any of the half tang or hidden tangs.
Mhm.
Either way. So you can put it in.
Whatever. People.
Yeah, I don't really like doing the half tang at all.
This is what is it? 1060, 10 whatever you call it.
1095.
1095. See, I know what I'm talking about. Sharpens easily, fairly easily.
Yeah,
holds an edge fairly
yeah.
well. Pretty good. 5160, on the other hand, doesn't take an edge as well, but once you get it, it holds it. I have knives that I like sharpen once,
Well,
and they go and go and go.
5160 is more like it's a spring steel, so it's a lot tougher. But it doesn't have as high of a carbon content, so it doesn't harden it as well. So it's not able to take a super sharp edge. And the abrasion resisting qualities are a little different. I would say 1095 is a little better than 5160 on abrasion resistance, but not by much. I prefer 5160 for big knives or knives that need like really thin knives that need to be really hard.
So these are all hammer forged, right?
Not these ones.
Oh, these
Not-
aren't. Never mind.
Most of them are. These ones are cut out from bar stock and then flat ground to profile. Most of the time I do hand forged knives just because it's a lot fun. It's a lot, working hot steel is really fun. But these are all just
Ground. I was gonna say that. A lot of mine, when they're hammer done, you get the hammer marks on them.
Yeah, some people like having hammer marks in them. I do. I like quite a bit what I call peppering, hammer mark peppering. I like it a lot. Some people don't. Some people like it a lot. It's just personal preference, but I like it because it just kind of gives it a little bit more authenticity.
We're still getting that
Oh, are we good?
Yeah. Okay, so prices. Because everybody knows you want anything quality, American made, you gotta pay for it. Not through the nose, like we ain't China. All right. So what are we looking at per knife here?
Chinese ain't cheap. Well, Chinese is cheap.
It's cheap, but it's
Chinese is cheap, but it's crap.
watch a Duke video that I make, and you'll probably hear something about Korea in there.
Yeah.
Orientals.
So the price range for these are both, I believe, about 120 a piece.
These two.
These two.
The smaller ones.
Yeah, I think anywhere between 100 and 120. I haven't looked recently, and I can't remember what they are.
True outdoorsman.
Pretty sure they're about 120. These two are 130, 125, I believe. And that one was just the handle material is a little unique.
It's what is it?
I believe
Thank you.
it's African ebony,
Ebony.
and it's a really nice, really
Gorgeous,
nice wood.
actually.
It's really dark, and it does have some lighter gray, brown
It's got
coloring through it. It's got some swirls in it.
swirls. Chuck, let's see if it'll show up.
Oh, we're not.
Come on, focus.
There might be an icon of the swirls on it.
Nope, it ain't gonna focus.
Well, whatever.
Yes, sucker. It's got chocolate swirls in it. All
Take
right,
more for it. It's got chocolate.
buy it and you'll be able to find out.
And that one's for about $150.
These are all handmade, so I mean, I can go buy a Gerber, a piece of junk. Well, not a piece of junk.
Gerber's good.
All right, shut up. I can go buy a mass-produced knife
Gerber's a nice
for like half the price, but they ain't nothing. You hold one of these, and man, it's like holding a brand new baby. You just love it. All right, so I think that pretty much wraps that up. Please like, subscribe if you like these videos with this feller.
smart ass.
We don't do much of these together, but like I said, I'll leave a link to his Etsy page in the description or on the screen somewhere. So go there and let us know. I'll put this on some other social medias or whatever you want to call them, websites and stuff. So get them before they're gone. If we get any newer products, we might throw them up the same way. Well, we haven't decided yet. So that's it for now. Have a good night and dream of African ebony.
It's silky smooth.
Smells like chocolate swirl. And also eat some ice cream because that was really good.
And have some chocolate for breakfast tomorrow.